Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's Friday night. It's now September the 9th. And I'm heading home. It's 5:30. Richard, who's just tweeted me asking me what time I'm going home. Oh no, it's actually 5:39. So yes, this is when I'm heading home. I'm not actually going to tweet you because I'm recording the vlog and driving. So, but I'll let you know when I get back that I'm already home. This week, not been too bad a week. I did have last Friday and Monday off work at the Decadence, and had a long weekend away with the family just to give them a bit of a change of scenery, and we headed off to Blackpool. I popped up a little video of the Blackpool illuminations, which got turned on Friday night, but we didn't actually go for the turn on because the locals, when we were out Friday afternoon, advised against it because it would be bedlam. Apparently it gets very busy, so we pumped for going on the Sunday instead, and yeah, it was good actually. Quite nice, the lights. Walked sort of halfway along, then I walked back that half to get the car, and then drove up and picked them up to drive the last bit. So but that was good. It was a good weekend in general. Everyone had a bit of fun, so that was good. Work's been okay this week. Obviously a day less has been made it a little bit easier for me, and it's not been too bad. Aeropresses have taken off sales of them again, which means basically that everyone who had stock at the pre-Brexit pricing for them must have run out and reordered and discovered that they'd gone up, of course, when they reordered them, so they've had to align their pricing like I did. So so now it's back to business as usual as far as they are. So yeah, been quite busy with that and getting on with things, trying to sort out so many paperwork headaches. It's unbelievable. Just ridiculous. This auto-enrolment for pensions thing, such a bind. I can see it's good for general employees or whatever else, but when you're a small business, it's just another headache to faff around with that you don't really need when you've got other stuff to do. So that, and then yeah, tax as well. The tax and I with the HMRC just doing me noggin all this week, trying to sort stuff out with him, which I've done now. It's all straight and aligned, and auto enrolment is all done, and everyone's got their paperwork and they've got their logins to go and opt out if they want to, and they've got all the information that tells them what benefits they're going to get if they stay with it. So that's all done. Just means I've got to do more work now when I do the payroll, because I've got to upload all the figures. Anyway, this week I entirely forgot about, well, I didn't forget, I knew it was on, Apple event. So Apple event, and it was on Wednesday. You see, I think it's because it was Wednesday that confused me, because mostly they're on Mondays normally. So Apple event Wednesday, I didn't watch any of it. I completely forgot about it. Was playing, well, I wasn't playing out, but we were out in the garden, and then went to the park with the boys and some of the neighbours' lads as well for a thrash around in the park. And then I got back, put my computer on, had a quick look at Twitter, and I got all this news about Apple stuff. Oh, it's Apple event, isn't it? Oh, drat. So yes, I entirely forgot, didn't watch any of it, just caught up really from Twitter on the basic news, and also picked up on a few people's YouTube videos as well. So yes, basically pre-orders were this morning. Did anyone pre-order a new iPhone, Apple Watch, or whatever? I didn't, to be honest. I mean, I've been on an R-ing, but I've got to admit that just not a great deal again new enough with the iPhone 7 Plus for me to think, you know, the camera upgrade, alright, it's a camera upgrade, but really I've not got a problem with the camera on my 6 Plus as it is at the moment. So I'm a bit sort of about that. You know, waterproofing, I don't tend to walk about in the rain, so if I can avoid it anyway, and certainly if I'm walking about in the rain, I won't be having my phone waved about, so probably not really of interest there either. All right, it's going to be faster, but you see, this is the big killer for me with the iPhone, and it's probably why I missed the S model last year as well, because I got the Apple Watch when I got the 6 Plus. Now the Apple Watch covers quite a large portion of what would be done on the phone, but it isn't being done on the phone. You know, my accessing the phone and doing things on the phone just doesn't happen because the watch is telling me the notifications, the texts. I mean, obviously, I occasionally pick up the phone on the watch just to talk to people like Michael Knight, but you know. You get some odd looks, and obviously Apple Pay with the watch, which is brilliant, and I use as much as I can. So really, that's the thing. I don't. There's an Audi behind me, and I think he wants to sit in the boot, or certainly he's getting close enough to sit in the boot. Come on, I'm doing 36. There could be a camera around this bend. Give me a break. You can't be that desperate to get home. And do what people do to me when I get too close to them and just go really slow, go to about 25 miles an hour. It's be really annoying. Anyway, train of thought gone completely again. No, so the Apple Watch has really, it's kind of just meant that I don't need, well, I don't use my phone very much really, so there's not really any need to upgrade my phone because I don't spend that much time interacting with the thing anyway, because I interact with the watch. Now there are new watches out, but I don't see me upgrading those. I can't for the life of me fathom out what they've done with the watches, but I didn't see the event, and I've not seen a great deal of stuff afterwards, so I maybe need to double check on that. But as far as I can tell, they've put the price up £100 on the base models, or the sport equivalent. It's now got some nice Night Plus thing. It's got no better battery life and it's no thinner, but they've got some variations on what the chassis is or whatever else. It's still right on my backside, you know. So I'm just not sure really what they've done with the Watch 2. That's it's supposed to be properly waterproof now. That's the other big thing, isn't it? You can swim in it. But other than that, don't know. See, now he's miles back. And now we're getting to the 40 though. He's dropped away. Madness. I'm going to hit a big queue up here anyway. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know what's going on with the Watch 2, to be honest. I don't know what benefits there are. I should double check on it. I'm not getting Watch 2 because I'm quite happy with Watch 1. The first one is brilliant, as long as I don't drop it, obviously, Apple Watcher. But other than that, it's fine. You know, I love the first watch. The new watchOS 3 that's going with iOS 10 is good. It seems pretty snappy. I mean, it's just not slow. I don't open that many apps, but the weather does come up pretty quick, or I could get it used to on too. So yeah, I mean, it's all the original watch is fine for me. Apple Pay works really well, really quickly. So yeah, no problem. So no reason to change the watch. And I've got to be honest, I'm really struggling to justify upgrading the 6 Plus. Even though it's 2 years old, it'll be getting grey hairs. Nearly as many grey hairs as me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not falling out with Apple, as it were. And, you know, I'm still excited about the fact there's a new iPhone 7, but I just don't really see a great deal of benefits in there for me at the moment. So I'm kind of I might just wait till next year, the iPhone 8, where's rumours that it might have wireless charging, and hopefully there'll be a different body design, because that's the other sort of thing. This is, you know, the third time they've kept the complete same chassis, and they've never done that previously on iPhones. I mean, I know if it's a good chassis, just stick with it because it does the job, which it obviously does, but you know, I think they would perhaps try and change it about a little bit. Obviously they've brought out this jet black finish, which does at least differentiate it a bit from the previous generations. So of course everyone's gone for jet black, so they can go, look, I've got the new iPhone because it's the jet black, and only the new iPhone comes in jet black. There was a narrow gap to get through. So yes, apparently the jetpack just sold out almost immediately. The pre-orders went off this morning, and now you're looking at November to get that. Rose gold, plenty. You can probably get them now because no one wants rose gold. But yeah, I mean, there's the colour variations, and obviously you can still pick up one if you want without the colour variation. Of course, if you want a jet black one, you can go to iCarbons, get some nice black carbon fibre, or lovely black leather as well. There's some black leather now that iCarbons do. Lovely skin for your iPhone. So yeah, just pick up one now, not wait till November, and put a nice skin on it instead. So yeah, Apple event. I mean, I've no idea what happened. I know there's the new iPhones, and like I say, I know there's a few particular features. Oh, the home button has been replaced. It's not a button now, it's like a force touch sensor, as well as obviously being your touch ID bit as well. So there's just haptic feedback for that. But again, you know, there's no problem with my button at the moment. I'm gonna admit, I've never had a problem with touch ID with this with the 6 Plus either. It's always perfect, really. Odd occasion, I've got wet fingers or mucky fingers or whatever, it tends to not want to pick it up, but other than that, it's been perfect, and I've not had to you know, re-register fingerprints constantly or anything like that. It just worked fine constantly and consistently. So great, good stuff on that as well. So on the whole, Apple event, I missed it. Shocking. And I'll have to catch up at some point, but other than that, not ordered a new iPhone, and I'm pretty much, I just don't think I will do. You know, I can't sell this 6 Plus 64GB. If I do it on eBay, maybe get in the region of £400. That seems to be what they're going for. Oh yes, I've looked. And then, of course, it's going to be a 128GB version of the iPhone 7 Plus, and that's 819, is it, or 899? I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot now. But of course, Brexit again. Aeropresses go up, iPhones go up. That's what happens when you completely screw up the pound compared to other currencies. So yeah, that's it. Or you know, if I don't want to sell it privately and go through a lot of faff, you can do the Apple upgrade program. They've given me £240 for the for this 64GB 6 Plus. So you know, you could go in the shop, get your money off the new one, and then pay the difference. Of course, they do now do the upgrade program in the UK, which seems ridiculously reasonable actually. Like a pay monthly amount, but you don't have to pay any interest. Paid over 20 months and no interest, so that's kind of an interesting one as well. I was looking at that. Obviously you've got to go into store to do that and whatever else, but it's pretty good. So there you are. Right, well, I'm nearly home. So other than the Apple event, Star Wars Battlefront. I've got a horse outside my house. There is a horse outside my house. Did I say that loud enough? It's just come around here. And yes, can you see the horses? They are outside my house. So I won't be parking in my driveway yet because there are horses. So I can keep talking about Star Wars Battlefront, which is good news, isn't it? Star Wars Battlefront, I've not had loads and loads of goes on it. To be honest, I've obviously been away, kind of put paid to that. I had a bit of go, and yeah, just playing on. Looking forward to the Death Star expansion, which is going to be, might be the 20th of this month, so not long away. Probably more excited about that than I am the iPhone. Death Star expansion pack, all the goodness that's going to be in that, and new game modes and stuff, so I can't wait for that. Horses are leaving the street. Repeat, horses are leaving the street. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that coming out, and yeah, just been ploughing on, playing the different game modes. Yesterday it was the daily challenge was get 10 kills as a hero. Now that might sound pretty easy because the heroes obviously have super abilities and are super strong, but no, not if you're me. What happens is I charge headlong at everyone as a hero and instantly get like beaten up by all the enemies and completely die, which is really annoying. So but I did manage to get the 10 kills eventually by trying to sort of be more cunning and hide back, and then as people came at me, shoot them rather than charging at the mass and then dying. So there you are. Right, that's the end of this week's coffee vlog. So have a good week next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog.